Hi guys, Wednesday, it's Wednesday. Where are my people? Come join me for Whimsical Wednesday here on the Dixie Belle Facebook page. Please say hello when you come on. My name is Tracey and I am the furniture artist behind Tracey's Fancy. And I am a Dixie Belle brand ambassador as well. And we meet every single Wednesday night right here at 7 o'clock or 7:04. Like tonight, sorry. Hey Terry, hi Denise. Peace, Denise. Hello, Miss Kathy, sweetheart. How are you? Hello, Dixie Belle. So Dixie Belle is with us here tonight, and they will answer any questions that I might miss once I start painting. We are live multiple times during the day. Brand ambassadors, some retailers, content creators, all part of the Dixie Belle family. Hi, Nina. Here to encourage you and to teach you how to use the Dixie Belle paint products. I, again, don't usually go super high with my camera, but I'm working on this chair tonight, which I'm super, super, super excited about. And I am going to be turning my back to you some, so I do have a microphone on. What spurred this on was y'all. Y'all did this. This is y'all's fault. Let me tell you what we did last week real quick. Once I start talking, I kind of don't stop. So I want to make sure that you do exactly what some of you are already doing right here, and that is saying hello. Tell us where you're tuning in from. Let us know if you're a first-time user. That is a comment. You can literally type in comments in the comment section, excuse me, and Dixie Belle, or one of the many people who join us here every single week that are so loyal, will be able to answer questions for you if you have any questions. So tonight our focus is painting leather. Yes, thank you, Jude, for sharing. I really appreciate that. Last week we did Whimsical Wednesday on location. Hello, Miss Jennifer from Lubbock. Love my Lubbock. Love Lubbock. Wreck 'em. We were on location at my daughter's house, as a matter of fact. We were painting her bed. We still have not posted the final photos yet. Her bed looks amazing, and it was a wood and leather headboard. And we get questions. Hi, Sue and Nancy. I get the questions a lot about leather. Let me tell you why. Years ago, before I was using Dixie Belle paint, I worked with another paint company, and they came out with a product that you're supposed to be able to do fabric and leather. It's like an all-in-one type paint. So I did a video on that, and it's on YouTube, and that is like my most watched video ever. And don't go looking for it, because it doesn't even, you won't recognize me. I don't look the same. Anyway, I painted an office chair. This was a long time ago. So when I switched over to Dixie Belle, which I was super, super happy about, I hadn't done leather yet. Now, I still paint chairs. I paint fabric. I paint denim. I paint bags. I paint everything with Dixie Belle paint. But I hadn't done leather again, and I'm not real sure why. Other than, I'm sorry, that's a lie. I've done leather, like leather on furniture. So like on a headboard or footboard, or on a desktop. You know, the desk that have, really, Sue? Are you serious? From that video? Was super popular. I don't know why. It was just really popular. Anyway, those leather tops that have desktops that have leather panels on them, you can paint all those. And I've done that with Dixie Belle, but I hadn't done like a sit down on chair or a sit down on couch. So yesterday or last week when I did the headboard, so many of y'all were like, can we paint chairs? Can we paint couches? And I'm like, I don't know. Because I hadn't done it. Now, probably other ambassadors have done it, and other retailers have done it, and content creators, or other, those of you that buy the paint, maybe y'all have done it, but I hadn't done it. So I don't like to say yes or encourage you to do something without having tried it myself. So I was like, you know what, guys, I'm just going to go buy a dang chair. I'm going to go buy a chair, and I'm going to paint, because that way I can answer the questions. I can feel good about it. I think probably yes, but I just need to do this. So there's some things that you need to know. When you paint fabric, you paint fabric a certain way. When you paint leather, it's different. It's a little bit different. So fabrics, you need a lot of water. You need to know what type of fabric you're painting. You need to know what type of fabric not to paint. You cannot paint all fabric chairs. I will argue until the day I die that you should not paint all types of fabric. Any fabric with a thick pile on it, it's not good. Well, for me, it doesn't feel good. And things need to feel good. I have always loved the way leather feels with chalk mineral paint on it. So I have started this chair. Would y'all like to see? Oh, Christina, did you go look it up? Yeah, that's me. Yeah. So I transform furniture and I help transform people. I transform furniture and people. I help make furniture and people beautiful from the inside out. Thank you. Okay, so are y'all ready? Are you ready? So I've already started on this chair. We're going to do this together right here, okay? I'm so excited about this. By the way, this is going in my office. So that office chair is long gone. It held up beautifully, I will say that. But I was tired. It was too big, too bulky. Didn't go in my office. I've had another chair in there for a while. Y'all know my office. It's got the floral wallpaper. Everybody knows it. It's beautiful. I love it, right? Okay, this is going to go in there. Now, no one's going to see the back, ever, because it goes against a wall. No one's going to see it. Are you ready? Y'all are going to love this. I did this just like an hour ago. Are you ready? I'm not completely finished, but pretty much. What? What? Yes. Yes. Give me all the hearts. Let me see some hearts. Isn't it amazing? Okay, so when I actually offer courses on my website, traceysfancy.com, on how to paint fabric chairs. So if you want to know all about fabric, I'm not going to talk about that tonight. But you can go, and most of my fabric chairs have black and white stripes on them. It's just my thing. So you can go to my website, traceysfancy.com, look under tutorials, and I offer a chair painting tutorial, fabric chair painting tutorial. Thank you, Dixie Belle. So thank you, Nicole. Good to see you on here. Hi, Juana. Hello, Miss Nina. Don't you love it? You love it? Okay, so that's the back of my chair. Now, did you also see... You see the legs? I don't know if you can tell real well, but they've gone from wood to gold. So my legs are going to be gold. So this is what the back will look like, even though no one's going to see it. And now we're going to paint the front, and the front's going to be different, okay? So I paint right over the nail head trim. I paint right over it, no matter what kind of chair, couch, whatever. Paint right over the nail head trim, and then I go back. No sense trying to protect it. You people are like, oh, put Vaseline on it. Wipe it back on. That is way too much trouble, okay? It's a painted piece. Let's not fake it. If you want an upholstered piece, upholster your piece. I don't upholster. Sometimes Matt will. Roller platform. Oh, Kathy, it's not a platform. It's these little furniture dollies. They're in my Amazon shop. You can get them at the hardware stores. Harbor Freight, I think, has them. But I also put them in my Amazon shop. On Amazon, just search Tracey's Fancy, and I have a shop. And I have a link there for them. So, yeah, I have a lot. They're amazing. Okay, so that's that. Paint right over your nail head trim. And I have a trick that you go back over and paint that. Okay, so let me tell you what I plan to do on the front. Oh, first of all, it's super soft. Okay, it's super, super soft. Very soft. Like super soft. Now, I'm going to tell you that Dixie Belle paint has flexibility in it. It has give. Now, do we want that when you are painting furniture? Well, if you think about it, when you put your paint on your furniture, what makes it super, super, super durable, which they recommend, you don't have to top coat it. But if you want it to be extra durable, you put a top coat on it, right? You put gator hide on it, or you put one of the clear top coats and flat, or more durable is the shiny, middle durable is the satin, the softest of those three is the flat, and then without any is just chalk paint. So it keeps like some flexibility in there, and that's what you want. You don't want to top coat this with a top coat, because the top coats get like diamond hard. So that's what would make it hard, like hard or crunchy on leather. I'm not talking fabric. Let's stay with leather, okay? This is leather. So I'm gonna top coat this, which you don't have to, but I need 30 days cure time without a top coat. I don't have the patience for 30 days cure time. So I am gonna top coat this with easy peasy spray wax. Simple. I can spray it or I can put it in a bowl with a brush and just brush it on. It'll soak right in here and it'll stay soft and supple. So that's what I'm going to top coat with. Okay. All right. So turning it back around, the back side of it had not been sat on because who sits on the back of a chair, right? So the back side was a little shiny. So because of that, I did use Slick Stick. I did. I used Slick Stick on the back. Now, I also used Slick Stick when I did the headboard with you guys last week. I used Slick Stick there as well because theirs was a little bit shiny as well. So I just did it to be safe. So that's that. Now, because the front of this, I want to keep it soft and supple. So I want to use, can you put gloss over gator hide new to this? Yes, you can. Any of the top coats are interchangeable. So, but gator hide, I'm sorry I hesitated there. Gator hide has a pretty good sheen of its own. Did you know that? And you're new, so welcome, by the way. Welcome. And I'm glad that you're here and that you are going to use these products. But gator hide has a pretty good sheen to it itself. So yes, thank you, Dixie Belle, for answering. But yes, most people will do like top coat gloss and then they're like, oh, that's too glossy. So then they'll use gator hide to flatten it back a little bit. So you just got to play around with it. Hello, Miss Valerie. So, okay, so the front side of this chair, as you can tell, is more worn and it feels like that nubuck leather. It feels like very, very, very soft. So I don't think this needs Slick Stick and I'm not going to use it because like I said, I want as little product on there as possible. So I'm not going to put Slick Stick and I'm not going to put Boss Primer. You can prime. You can use Boss to prime if you want to. If it's like a super dark mahogany leather and you're thinking that you might have bleed through, like on the back, the black and white stripes, had it been like a burgundy leather, a leather that had been like ultra dyed, you might want to use Boss White because you might get some bleed through. Probably not since you're only going to top coat with wax. Probably not. Yay, I am so glad. I'm so glad. I like that you typed out oohing and awing. Okay, so what we're going with, people. Okay, I have a hot pink rug in my room, in my office right now, under my desk, but that's going bye-bye because I got a black and white one. So I'm going to be putting a black and white rug under my desk, and I need that pop of pink because y'all all know I have hot pink all over my house in little bits. A little bit of pink, a little bit of turquoise. So, shaking that beautiful pink. So this, my friends, is, in Texas, we call it peony. Other places call it peony, but that sounds like you're going to pee on my knee. So I like peony. So that's what I'm using. I'm also got out Plum Crazy and Muscadine Wine. Okay, so this is Plum Crazy, which is deeper, and Muscadine Wine goes like really deep. I may even use a little bit of caviar. So I'm not real sure that we're going to do all this tonight, but I wanted to show you the 3 colors that I'm considering, in addition to some caviar, which would go down here on this end. So it'd be this color, this color, this color, and then a little bit of caviar. Okay, so these are my colors. Who's saying hi, Mom? Who's saying hi, Mom? Oh, replying to Yvonne. I have mother-daughters on here. That's awesome. I love that. Okay, so we're going to go straight up. This is a brand new jar of the hot pink peony, one of my top 5 favorite colors. I'm going to go ahead and cover my chair in this color from top to bottom because I'm thinking if I blend at all, if I do some blending, I'm thinking about doing it where it's brighter up at the top in here, and as the chair comes in, making it deep in here, like in the cracks. So this would be like a black almost where it meets back here in the back, and then Muscadine Wine going out, and then Plum Crazy going out, and then having it only really be peony on the top and the bottom. But today with y'all, I'm going to do straight peony. I'm going to paint right on the leather. So if you have a super shiny leather, if you want to do a chair yourself, which I'm assuming y'all are going to want to, right? We're all going to go get all the chairs and we're going to paint all the chairs. if yours is really shiny, that, what do you call that leather, y'all? What do you call that? What do you call that? Amber, hi, honey. What is it called? Like ox blood or something like that? Is that what it is? If it's real shiny like that, you've got to use Slick Stick. All right. All right, so here we go. Let's do this. I'm super excited. Super excited. Dipping straight out of the jar. I'm using my flat medium brush. That is so exciting. It goes on so smooth on leather, you guys. It just goes on like butter. Now, I'm not going to go for super hard coverage over there in the middle. I'm going to get more coverage. I'm going to focus more of having higher coverage right here on the front, because that is where I plan to keep it the really bright pink. But because I think I am going to do some blending and kind of an ombre look, I do want this pink to be, I usually put my middle tone pink all the way under it, but this time I'm going to go ahead and just do the peony. Isn't it beautiful? So pretty. So honestly, if you asked me, do I prefer painting leather or painting fabric? I prefer painting leather. It feels better when it's done. It's almost like it was meant to be painted. And then if you came on late, we are painting leather, and you do not need to prime it unless you're going to go with a super light color and you are worried about having some of that dye come through a light color paint. Then you might want to prime it with Boss. But I want to use as little product as possible because I want the leather to feel as absolutely natural as I possibly can have it. Like the back. Did you see the back? Okay, let's do this again. Let's do this again. Whoa! Black and white. I did it about an hour ago. Y'all. I started, it took me about an hour, and it's been dry about an hour. That's it. Your wheels are spinning. That was my goal, you guys, was to make your wheels spin. That's what I wanted. I want your wheels spinning. I want to see y'all do these. I want y'all to do them and tag me. I want to see lots of Tracey's Fancy tags so I can come onto your Facebook pages and see what you are doing. I want y'all to post these in the Dixie Belle group, the Chalk Mineral Paint Enthusiast group. Make sure you're following me as well over on Tracey's Fancy. I would love to have y'all follow me there. This is so pretty. Okay, so the difference here is, guys, with, like I said, with fabric, you want to use a lot of water. You do not need water. Now, it soaks into this leather really quickly here. So if I wanted to spritz this just a little bit, I could right here in the front. It'd be fine. It wouldn't hurt anything at all. I mean, I could. As a matter of fact, let me get my bottle just so I can do it. Oh, I hope it's in here. Hold on just a second. Okay, so I can spritz it just a little bit, but you don't need to. Whereas when you paint fabric, you do. You use a lot of water. Okay, so let's see. Yes, thank you for putting the link there, Dixie Belle. I always forget to put the link of that at the top. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go up a little bit. I'm going to get up on my knees here, and let's start painting up here a little bit. Since we know I want this to be up at the top, I don't want to, hold on. We'll do this. How's that? And we'll bring it down a little bit here. Now I'm going to try to be careful up here at the top. I may do this at I'm probably going to leave a space up here because I've got my black and white so perfect already, and I don't want to accidentally get on my black and white. So I will do that with a little artist brush later. I'll go back with a little artist brush. So I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap around the top. Y'all can't even see it anyway, but I'm just letting y'all know that that's what I'm doing. So when you watch my lives or when I do my talks on Friday morning, every Friday morning I go live just to check in with all the ladies of the world. We talk about paint, we talk about We do that on my page, 9 o'clock every Friday morning. We talk about health and wellness. We talk about being women, moms, business owners, whatever. You will very often probably see me sitting in this chair. So I'm going to go ahead and take my strokes up and down because I am going to bring in new colors down here. This is going to be so gorgeous. Isn't it going to be gorgeous with the gold legs? Janet, you said you tried blend this week and you need a lot more practice. It does take some practice, hun, but you know what? Just don't be afraid of it and just keep it on and you'll get the hang of it. You'll become a lot more comfortable with it. All right, so maybe we will go ahead and break out here and do a little bit. I feel like I need to make sure, maybe I could do my darker color in that crack. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we won't need the caviar. We'll just go with the muscadine wine down in that crack. So I love that y'all watch here and then we post, then I'll post a finished photo and y'all are like, oh my gosh, I watched her start that. Look how different it looks. Or people, you know what y'all usually say? Oh, I was really worried. Oh, that looks really good. I was really worried. I did not know what direction you were going. That's what people usually say. Okay, gold, Linda. That's a really good question. And on the last coat, I mixed clear wax. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. What is she talking about? Linda. Oh, she's replying to Stephanie. Lots of water. Maybe she's talking about working on fabric. Right? So, oh, they have a skirt on? It's so hot here, y'all. Ugh. It's so freaking hot. I honestly, I wish I could do a live with no clothes on. It's so hot. And I have AC out here. But holy cow, it's hot. Okay, let's go ahead and put the dark in. Let's do. It's only 7:25. Let's put the muscadine wine down in the crack. And should we do that? The frame is going to be gold. Microfiber chair before. Microfiber is one of those. I mean, you're going to, yes, okay, you can do microfiber, but you're going to need to use a lot of water. A lot of water. I hope I like this muscadine wine. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like I should do caviar, but I don't know, guys. Don't think I should go caviar? No, I'm going to go for it. I always fall to caviar. It's like my safety net, I need to just go for it. What is on my brush? Who used black on my brush? That's got caviar in it, for goodness sake. Well, that's me. I did it. I used my brush. Y'all are saying yes to caviar. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding? Okay. Well, now I've dipped it in muscadine wine. Okay. Well, let me get some caviar then. Look at me listening to y'all. All right. Y'all call the shots. Let me go get the caviar. Hold tight. I got to go find it. No muscadine. Y'all are so funny. Okay. I got to go get it. All right, I'm to y'all. Carrie's saying caviar. Somebody else, no, Carrie's saying muscadine wine. All right, well, there's a little muscadine on my brush, and I'm just putting it down in here. All right, here we go. I'm going to get up a little bit. I'm just going to cram it down in there. It's got some muscadine on it. It actually looks really good with the muscadine on it. I think I might use both. I might use muscadine and caviar. Oh, that's looking good. How fun is this? This is fun. Oh my gosh, why did I wait so long? Why? I don't know why I waited so long. I think I was so tired of answering questions about that other office chair that I just was like, oh. Well, here we go. I am going to have to use a little bit of water when I start blending here, but don't think that that means that you have to use water when you're painting with leather. It's because I'm blending colors. All right, so custom color. Okay, all right, so we got, I'm just going to break out. Let's just do it. Let's just go for it. Let's go for it. Let's put a little muscadine in it. I'm going to do it. Anyway, don't think that when I start blending the colors just because I'm using water, I'm only going to put a little bit on, guys, just like this. Yeah, it's like a super, it's kind of a very, kind of a gothic-y color. I think I might kind of like it. What a mess, right? It looks like a hot mess right now. That's what it looks like for sure. I love when things look like a hot mess and then they turn out amazing. You know it's not going to turn out amazing right now while I'm on this video with y'all. Okay, so now let's break out our Plum Crazy. I was saying, something else I was saying. What was I saying? Why I was wearing a skirt. It's so dang hot. And I just need very little clothes touching my body. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. Look at me. I can't decide if I want to go up and down or side to side. I think I'm going to go side to side. Ah, this is beautiful. Such a gorgeous transition of color here with the caviar down at the bottom with a little bit of that muscadine wine in there. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so pretty. It's going to be very gradual, which is exactly what I was after. Oh, someone asked me about the gold. That's what someone asked about that I didn't answer. Okay, that is a struggle for me, y'all, because I tried Moonshine Metallics. I tried Gold Digger on it. It wasn't the gold that I wanted for this project. So I like those when I want, you know, I used the Gold Digger on my Maryland bed, and that looks amazing. Are y'all familiar with my Maryland headboard? I did use it on there, and it looks great. I've used it on, you know, many projects, but not for this one. I needed this one to be like a bam, like a really super bam gold. And so I tend to go back to that little craft paint that I buy at the Liquid Leaf that I buy at Hobby Lobby. I tend to end up going back to that. And so that's what I used on the legs, but I'm out of it. So I'm going to have to go, I had to like scrape the bottom to, see, this is just, this leather is just so supple and it just paints so easily. It's just amazing and it feels so good. It's like should be a song. It's just supple and amazing and it feels good. It's terrible. Y'all can't see the bottom really well, can you? Anyway, maybe. Check out Earth Pigments. Someone's telling me to check out Earth Pigments. Okay, so I've obviously got my hard lines here. And that's okay. I think I'm going to take my Plum Crazy up a little bit higher so that I end up with peony just on, I want peony just on the top up there. And I'll probably bring the caviar up a little bit, so when y'all see it, the caviar will probably come out of there a little bit more than I have right now. It's easier for me to do that, you guys, when I'm not on video, because I need to be like up and bent over, and right now I try to stay out of the way so y'all can see as I'm working. But this at least lets you see, you know, projects are very ugly when you first get started. So when you're doing this yourself at home, when you decide to go, by the way, I got this chair on Marketplace that was $70, 70, which may seem a lot to some of y'all, but in San Antonio, Texas, people are very serious about the furniture that they sell on Marketplace. So I have to pay a lot of money for any furniture that I get. So yeah, this was $70, which I know if you're in Florida, which is the gold mine, y'all are gonna be like, oh my gosh, I could get that chair for $15. Well, no, I couldn't. So, do I use a dry brush to blend? No, I will not. I will use a wet brush. I will use a big, fat, wet brush, my oval medium, and I'm going to use water, and I'll start blending. So, that's where I am for now. That's where we're stopping. I painted it. And look, guys, look, you can see the flexibility in it. It's still, and this part right here is already dry. Now, am I done with it? No, it needs another coat, and I got to get all this blended together, but it's going to look really, really good. Pink leather chair, Belva. Yes. Yes, Sue, I know you get things for so cheap there. Always look at the first coat like being the 7th grade. Yes! Oh my gosh! Or the gangly stage for the puppy, like my new puppy Lucy is real goofy looking right now. Like she was so cute like a week ago. And I'm sure she was going to get cute, but right now she's just all like goofy. Her feet are big, her legs are long, her hair's like doesn't know if it wants to be puppy hair or big. It's not good. My puppy's in the 7th grade right now. I shouldn't say that though, y'all. My daughter just graduated from the 7th grade and she's beautiful, so I should not say that. Oh my God. It is, Donna. It is. So I already knew that because I'd painted with another brand years ago, and then I paint other leather things, but I hadn't done a chair or a sofa. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to paint it because y'all keep asking. So I went and bought a chair today. Not today. I didn't get the chair today. I picked the chair up yesterday. Picked it up last night. And one more time in case somebody, okay, I have a lot of work to do here. So you'll see this staged and it will look different. But look at this. For anyone that came on late, that's the back. It's so sad that no one's going to see the back of this because it's going to go up against a wall. Like every live video, I need to spin in my chair or something so people can see the back of my chair, right? Don't you think? Looks good, right? So good. And then all of the wood, everywhere you see wood is going to be gold, and the nail heads are going to be gold. So there we go. That's it, you guys. I hope that this tells you that you can paint leather. We will watch it together, hold up over time. I will be able to prove it, debunk it, whatever. Y'all know I'm super honest. Dixie Belle wants us to be nothing less than honest with you guys. We are not just trying to sell you something. We want you to there to be lots of value and it to be something lasting and something that you can really trust, a product that you can trust. So here we go. We're going on a leather chair ride, and we'll see how that goes, okay? Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Well, thank y'all. I'm gonna hop over and go live on my page now for just a little bit. Thank you, Dixie Belle, for having me. I really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun, y'all, and I can't wait to see what y'all come up with. I love also to do like furniture art. You know, I like to draw people and flowers and all kinds of things and animals and whatever. So that would be fun to do on chairs as well. But I wanted to keep it kind of simple for you guys just to get y'all started, to kind of I'm priming your pump, okay? Oh, these colors, Janet, again, we're on the back. It's caviar and fluff. And then the top pink is peony. The second pink is plum crazy. And then the bottom is caviar mixed with a little bit of muscadine wine. And Sherry, all I did on the back side, because it was shiny, the back side was a shiny leather, I used Slick Stick, Dixie Belle's Slick Stick first on the back and painted it with one coat of fluff and taped off my stripes and did one coat of caviar. And then on this side, I didn't do anything but clean it. I just wiped it down really well. And then I just painted it. And obviously I have work to do. So I'm going to be blending it. Okay. And then I'm going to be painting this in a gold. I haven't quite decided what gold I want to use yet, but that's that. It's that simple. I've got my link at the top of this page if you want to order online. If you want to seek out a retailer, go to www.dixiebellepaint.com and go to the Find a Retailer search bar, and you can look for a retailer in your area. Mary Jo, I love your alligator there. Anyway, please follow me, guys, over on traceysfancy.com. I would love you to do that so much. If you're a YouTuber, subscribe to me there as well. That would be wonderful. I put all of my videos over there as well. So all Dixie Belle products, every bit of it. Okay, guys, well, thanks so much. I love y'all, and we'll see y'all Next Wednesday, not sure what I'm going to do next Wednesday. I have some ideas, but I'm not sure what yet. I'll announce that later on in the week. Okay? Well, take care, y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.